What's up, everybody? It's a great day here in Atlanta. 60 degrees outside, sunny skies. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful weather. Eat your heart out, everybody that's stuck in the cold. Sorry, but it's true. I'm happy about the weather. It's going to be a crazy day with this great weather. Me, Willard, John, Skitzo, and Pishaw, who happens to be in town, he's got some family in town, are all gonna go rip today. And because it is the season, Georgia Tech is completely vacant. All the students have gone home for the year, and they are very welcoming to drones because they like technology and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a crazy fun day. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm glad to bring you guys along. Right now, I'm about to run into Target, get me some coffee while I'm waiting on everybody else to show up, and then we will go and rip. So let's go do that. I have the cutest little coffee warmer cooler thing yet in the history of coffee.
Why did you get that and I got that?
Because they don't love you.
I mean, no one does, so.
So it took like an hour to walk over here.
Why don't you explain to them what you just did?
Yeah,
He just vlogged for like, what, a solid 3 minutes without the camera even rolling, so he's having to redo this section.
Yes, so it took us like forever to walk over here because we had to wait on Patrick to set up his Mavic, Nick to set up his Mavic, and for everyone to vlog. But we're finally here, so let's go rip some packs, guys. I spent a couple hours earlier getting that new camera mount to work just right, and now I'm getting oscillations in my FPV feed, but I'm not sure if it's the quad or if it's the that new camera mount. So I gotta review some GoPro footage from that first battery and see just how it came out. Is it if it's the camera, I mean, that camera is held in there so tight, there's no way that it is, it's that mount. It's gotta be like the sensor on the inside of the camera, which that sucks because I don't really have a way to fix that today in the field. I'm just gonna have to deal with it if that's the case. Oh God, where are you at? Are you on the roof? Well, we're gonna interrupt this
Broadcast.
interrupt this to bring you the Pishaw drama that is unfolding.
I went into the side and I thought I had more room, and I guess I didn't have more room, so.
Where are you?
I seem to be in a situation.
This is the scenario where you just don't crash, but you did.
Oh, look.
Oh, yes. Right there
So.
is a little blue, Frey blue prop. You can push it off with your Mavic.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go back to reviewing footage now. All right, here we go. Let's listen for the audio. Great. It is definitely just the board cam sensor. Okay, so two things. I don't even know where to start. So my footage, reviewing the footage, it's not the quad oscillating, it's just that camera. I knew that I had one bad cam floating around where I think it's the entire sensor. It's not the circuit board because it's taped to the back plate of that Run Cam Swift. This one's sensor is wiggling.
What am I doing?
I have no idea why, but it's a bum cam. So I'm just gonna fly with the shaky camera footage in the FPV feed and know that I'm gonna get some good footage. Otherwise, it's annoying, but it's something I can work around. But for comedic relief, we have a new installment in the saga of Pishaw. Do you want to tell people what it was that you just did?
Yeah, so I loaded my lunchbox or whatever full of lipos to try to knock it off.
Uh-huh.
And you guys can guess what happened next.
So he decided that since his quad was stuck up there, the best course of action going forward would be to throw all of his batteries at it. And so now he has a quad stuck up there still, right?
Lunchbox. No, I don't have anything to eat.
But the quad's up there?
Yeah, you hear it.
So the quad's still up there. That is a bag full of all of his batteries. So he can't fly another quad. Now he's gonna fill up another bag with rocks.
Logically. Transmitter case with rocks. Because there's no way that can happen again.
By the time we leave here, everything Patrick owns is gonna be on that ledge. The funny thing is that I have fishing line and rope and slingshots and all sorts of things in the back of my car, but he doesn't want to go get that. He wants to just throw all of his things at this problem. Go ahead, take your glasses off. Maybe throw a shoe at it.
Yeah, I think you should just like...
Your radio is going to end up with rock dust in it now. Yeah, rocks are up there too. Goal! We got a proper thing. Yeah. There's your rocks.
You're gonna try to pull it back this way?
Yeah, I see it's all the...
Oh, I see. Oh! And you snagged it! Even a quad. Damn!
So I just exploded.
Was that you?
Yeah, well no, he had an explosion too. I came and dove down the center section here, in the top, out the bottom hole, and at the very bottom I wasn't able to pull out. I just essentially slammed into that concrete wall. So surprisingly, nothing's wrong. I replaced the two front props. They were bent up pretty bad. The motors have a couple scuffs on them, but they're all right. I think the board cam's gonna survive.
It's because you weren't doing a power loop.
Dude, I swear I had the line. Also, I'm about to overdose on caffeine. I've had a little bit too much. I'm kind of shaky, but I don't want to stop. So everybody's focusing on the holes in the building, which are, I'm not gonna lie, they are really fun and really cool, but this bridge is something that I've had my eye on through many visits to Georgia Tech. So I'm gonna come over here and just check it out, see how big some of these holes are. You can see what I'm talking about. I mean, sure, I can power loop it. I already did power loop it. I think the more interesting things to do, I wanna rip straight up this walkway and then power up, almost like I'm gonna power loop, up through the X, roll over, and come back underneath the bridge. And that's probably the most disorienting thing I've ever done with the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna go give that a shot with my shaky caffeine hands. Dude, props of terror going on. So everybody's ripping here. I've basically gotten all the shots that I wanted to get. Ripping down the bridge, power looping the bridge, popping out of the bridge. The one thing I haven't gotten is diving into the bridge from the top, but I want to do it I want to enter near the building, come out, power up and then dive in through one of the little triangles. But so far, every time I come out and power loop up, I'm off axis, and I can't figure out why I keep ending up off axis. But if I can get it on axis one time, I'm going in that hole. All right, I'm just gonna call it with that one, guys. I got in, I hit the bottom. I don't know if I can pull out of that or not on the best case scenario, so I'm just gonna leave it as is and move on. All right, I'm just gonna be honest. They're not gonna let me do my outro without jumping in.
They're not gonna let me do my outro without jumping in.
Yeah, here he goes.
So, here we
Thanks
go.
for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us today.
We had a lot of fun, ripped a lot of packs.
Ripped a lot of packs.
We're gonna thank Willard for bringing us to Georgia Tech.
Bringing us to Georgia Tech, even though I live here and I am Willard.
Like, subscribe, watch another
Comment,
video.
like, watch, comment, subscribe.
All right, we're out. Bye.
Smash
Done.
that like button.
Way too many cameras going on.
What up, Stinky? Excuse me.
We're gonna go.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
We're gonna go to the roof.
All right.